Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Museveni, the Ministers of State who are here, the Rodi of actually, can you people wave to His Excellency the President, please? They are in a big number, and the issue here is that they are extremely concerned of what is going on. The MPs surround my Lord Bishop, the RDC, the LC5, and all distinguished guests. Your Excellency, you are coming to Okidi to see a sample of what is happening in the rest of Acholi. When I talk of Acholi and I talk of Okidi, Okidi is just the epicenter of the BALALO influx. And Your Excellency, when we met you, you clearly explained that land in Acholi is customarily owned. And therefore, the local people have a say over it. It is just unfortunate that the LC1 who was talking, he just did not know what it means to have customary land. It's really unfortunate. And Your Excellency, when you announced that you would be coming to Atia, I took the effort to come and inform the population that you are coming. But unfortunately, the local people, including the LCs, collected money from the BALALO and drank the whole night. And then when I got here, they chased me away. They beat up one of my cultural leaders, and we had to take him to hospital. And unfortunately, he's just recovering. And that is a very unfortunate incident, because I was coming to tell them that you would be visiting here, Your Excellency. Like my MP has already emphasized, the issue of BALALO is a very sticky thing. And let me assure you that if it is not handled properly, it will create an unnecessary animosity. And we don't want animosity in your reign. You have done very well, and therefore we stand by you, and we want you to ensure that the Executive Order number 3 is implemented and implemented completely. Your Excellency, the BALALOs have done a lot of things that are really morally wrong in Acholi. Culturally, we respect our cultural site. Now, my cultural site, Gorolima, has been bought by somebody called Ruzindana David, and we want him to move out, but he's resisting. Cultural sites is where we go and pray to our Jog. You remember I told you there are two kinds of Jog, the good one and the bad one. Ours here is Jog Mabe. Now the cattle keepers have done a lot of things that are really not helpful. First of all, they have allowed animals to graze in people's fields, and we have a list of people who have brought their complaints. I have a complete file which we will hand over to you. When they go to rivers and they find young children bathing, they also take off their clothes and start bathing. And that in Acholi culture is completely indispensable. It is unacceptable. We want you to take the necessary action and implement the executive order number 3. I know people are fearing that if you ask the Balalo to go, they will have to repay their money. Your Excellency, I think that is a way of intimidating the population. I think it is important that these people leave and we start our normal life. And in order to help the people of Acholi, we have made specific recommendations to you, Your Excellency. And the recommendation goes as follows. One is that you should implement Executive Order number 3 completely because it has been meticulously drafted and worked out. That the local people who sold their land were ignorant and they were exploited. So I think we should find a way of, if necessary, disbursing the Balalo's money from the central authority and not to ask the local people to pay that money back. And that all titles that have been acquired on customary land be cancelled, Your Excellency. The other one is that there should be a new structure on handling land, that the LC1, the LC2, and the LC3 should not have anything to do with land because they are the biggest problem in this area. And then the other one is really to strengthen the capacity of the cultural institution so that they are able to manage the issues of customary land. And of course, the other one is that there should be a program. I know there is NUSAF 4, which may be coming, Your Excellency, and we want that applied to help the population come out of poverty. And then the other one is really to let, once you implement the executive order number 3, then the local population will get back their land and the community will have the cultural land back and all the other amenities that are related. The LC talked about, no cultural land, no hunting ground. Your Excellency, Okidi is just a rock. The rest of the area here is a hunting ground. And we have a leader who normally orders the rest of the population to go hunting. But people have moved in those places, and we have allowed them to some extent, but not to have the animals grazing wildly, eating up people's crops. And where do they feed their population? Because the season is coming when they should be harvesting, and the maize is gone, the simsim is gone, and a lot of other crops are gone. And I think we need to help the population, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, while I talk generally on behalf of the Acholi population, I think it is important that you hear a specific memo from the cultural institution of Acholi that will be read by Rwot Apire. It is a very short thing with certain specific recommendation. Your Excellency, I want to thank you. Okay, it has been given to you already, so it's not necessary now. So, Your Excellency, I just want to conclude that we all love you and will stand by you. But these sticky issues Get it out of the way and you do your normal administration. I have the agents who are causing problems. I'll read the names to you. The agents here, there is Wilfred Udiabaguma. This man went to Masindi school. He failed the examination. He forged certificate. And then he came here, and now he's the one selling land, Your Excellency. Yeah, so I don't want to go into those details, but Your Excellency, I just want to thank you very much for accepting to come to Okidi. Thank you very much.